Another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, and we're going to be asking a question: who wants you back around? Yeah, who wants you back around? Anyway, so far I've seen Leo or a Capricorn. So this could be again somebody who's popular, maybe in the public eye, or this is somebody who's very attractive, very confident. Yep, we got the sun out, so it could be a Leo. So and we got Libra, very attractive person, somebody who's pleasant on the eyes. So it's maybe somebody who you guys have love for, unconditional love for, or you just have like a lot of affection for this person. All right. So there's somebody who's actually pretty appreciative of you guys. They're glad to have you in their life, or there's somebody who you guys would enjoy to have in your life, past person. If it's somebody who you guys just encountered before, then it's somebody who's always like very expressive. They always express how they feel. They kind of wear their heart in the sleeve. I would say they wear like form-fitting clothes or very tight clothes or very revealing clothes, but it's like all in good taste. Like they have a sense of modesty, but like you can't help it because they probably have a nice, attractive body, man or woman. All right, so you may hear from this person on a Sunday, or you may hear from what's today? Today's Sunday. So anyway, if it's like a newer person or old person, they're going to be trying to court you guys because we got Venus here. It says have faith in your steps. So this is going to be somebody who has faith in their steps. One, two, three, four. The relationship's going to progress. And it's the angel number one, two, three, four. So the relationship is going to progress between y'all. All right, it says have faith in yourself to take the steps where your soul is guiding you. Is where your soul is guiding you. So whoever says is going to be feeling like stepping up, taking leadership. All right, this is who wants you back around. So this is somebody who finds you be attractive. They like your aesthetics. They like your body. They like your face. They like the way you just make them feel. Like you make them feel happy whenever they encounter you, whenever they see you. So it's somebody who has faith in the relationship going somewhere. And like I said, the relationship is going to progress. So even if it's a past person, it says if you get tired, so this is going to be somebody who's very persistent. Even if they stop pursuing you at points, they're going to keep going. They're going to try it again. Um, they may wear very flamboyant colors. Like this is somebody who's appealing to the eye, but like you notice them, you can't miss them. Like they draw a lot of attention. All right, they're very affectionate too. And affectionate could just be like maybe they compliment you often. Maybe they're very like giving or sharing of themselves. They're chivalrous. They open the door for you. You know what I mean. They do stuff that kind of like implies that they have maybe like a traditional way of doing things, or they have like certain values that are respectable. Like, you know what I mean? This is somebody who carries himself in high esteem. So they have a lot of self worth, all right, and a lot of confidence. So, so this is somebody who maybe they're not your usual type, but they also have a lot of like vitality to them, a lot of masculinity to them. Could be an Aquarius. This somebody who's gonna be trying to make room for y'all. So some of y'all they may work at like a concession stand, or they do something where they make concessions for others, or they're like maybe in that type of energy. This is somebody who's going to either make space for you, make room for you, or is this somebody who's going to be trying to like, I don't know, make room for something. They're trying to make room for something. So, or they're going to make accommodations for you. Might be somebody who like does make accommodations for you, or is willing to make accommodations for you. Or this would be somebody who you're willing to make accommodations for. Like they may not be your usual type, but like you may find them attractive, appealing, very masculine. Even if it's a woman, you may find them very masculine, but it's also in a more subtle way because we got the Venus here. So the rebel could also mean that this is somebody who doesn't keep up with necessarily traditional values. They have their own way of doing things. Like they have a beat. What is it called? They walk to the beat of their own drum. All right. So some of y'all, they may be a rebel. Like they may literally be like somebody who was once AWOL, or was once in the military at one time, or was once in the active forces. Yeah, we got a judgment in reverse. I kind of feel like it was somebody who maybe has a bad reputation with the public, or a bad reputation maybe in love and romance and relationships. If it's a past person, it's maybe somebody you felt like did you wrong, or it was more of like a one-sided connection. So we got the Justice in reverse, but we also got the Six of Cups. So you may just be comfortable with this person, but you may also feel like it was one-sided. That this is somebody who's very prideful, maybe I was gonna say even unappreciated, but they do appreciate you. It just seems that they don't, because maybe the way that they interact or the way that they act isn't the way that you would expect them to. Maybe the way that they give, maybe the way that they express themselves, maybe the way that they love you is not the way that you're used to. Because rebels here, which is Aquarian energy, meaning that we break free of like certain patterns or certain beliefs that aren't allowing us to get the results that we're looking for. So that's who this person is. Maybe they're either they're recognizing this because the economy is here, which means that you guys could have took some time to yourselves. Like this person may be very frugal, or this person just maybe like takes a lot of time to them like to gather themselves up first. So this may be somebody who saved up money, saved up resources. You know what I mean? Like, does something. Maybe they don't have a lot of money though. It could also be that way too. Maybe they don't have a lot of money. So they may be needing you guys for money. Maybe they need you guys for security. You know what I mean? Like maybe being in a relationship with you is able to save them some money. You know what I mean? Or maybe they're depending on your money. Or you may depend on this person's money. Somebody in here has to make room for the other person. I don't know who it may be. But anyway, there's somebody who is grateful for you guys. All right. You guys, they may have like a lot of sex appeal. Very easy to get along with. Some of y'all they may like, I don't know, just kind of seem very chill, really relaxed. Even though they may have like, maybe a bad reputation around you, you don't get the same vibes that they get that everybody else has. So maybe like people talk ill about this person or whatever, but like, or maybe you said some things ill about this person to people, but like at the same time, it's somebody who's good to you or good around you guys. Like the vibe just brings in a natural harmony. So whenever you get around each other, even if you haven't seen them in years, it's like, oh, we just get right back to wherever we was at. It's almost like we just jump right back into the flow of things. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. They're trying to. So this is somebody who misses you or feels overlooked by you guys. They may be very spiritual. Some of y'all they're in the legal field or having legal issues. Some of y'all they're going through like a settlement lawsuit. They're going through court proceedings currently, but we got Temperance here, which means all is working out for them. Though they just don't. They just maybe somebody who just feels like they don't have anybody supporting them, or they don't have anybody around them. Could be a Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Something because we got Three of Pentacles here. This could be a coworker or somebody who you guys used to frequent regularly, or used to have around regularly, or do things with regularly. So some of y'all is like an ex friend, or ex coworkers, or ex colleagues, or ex customers, or something like that. Somebody who you guys know through common acquaintances because of Five of Cups. I mean, because of the Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You know them through common acquaintances. Six of Pentacles is here. So there's maybe somebody who sometimes overvalues themselves or overpraises themselves. This could even be somebody who stays in your neighborhood, neighbors. You know what I mean? I don't know. They don't really know how to invest into a relationship. It may be, like I said, one sided, maybe because you treat them better or they treat you better. One to two is going on here. It's a one sided relationship, is what I'm saying. It's somebody who wants to renew it though, only because you give, because you bring stuff. You know what I mean? You bring more value than what they offer to you. You know what I mean? Or they have more value than what you offer to them. Something like that. This may be somebody who's either using you for a leg up, or this would be somebody who you can use for a leg up. Like we got the Three of Pentacles here. Some of y'all, they may be somebody who you kind of view as out of your league, or this is somebody who's viewing themselves as out of your league, or you're gonna view them, they're going to view you as out of your league. It's one of the two. I don't know, because it can go different ways because of the Libra energy. That Justice energy can make it go different ways, and so this may be somebody who starts acting out in unusual ways shortly to express their feelings, to express their attraction, or to express their interest in you guys. And that's how you're going to know they're going to be trying to make room for you. They're going to soon be around y'all. This is going to be in more physical, so this can't be like on. Well, maybe it can. I was gonna say this can't really be online for y'all, but maybe it can. But this seems like physical. So maybe you guys are gonna run into each other if you guys haven't been like talking. But then again, at the same time, you guys may also encounter each other through the same people. You know what I mean? Five of Pentacles mean these are people who've been here the whole time, but we just never really expressed ourselves. So let's say, for instance, you could be, let's say that you go to, I don't know, one store, and then the next store over, they're right there. They weren't intended. You know what I mean? You guys weren't intending to be there. Like it doesn't seem like strategized. Is what I'm trying to say. You guys are either gonna just bump into each other, or you guys are gonna have some type of meeting between mutual acquaintances that are gonna tie you guys into each other. Or that's how you guys know each other, through mutual acquaintances that tied you guys into each other, like mutual friends. So maybe it is online. I kind of feel that way too. Like maybe it is online for some of y'all. Anyway, they're gonna be trying to make moves for y'all soon to try to plant seeds, to try to reinvest into the connection, to try to get it up off the ground this time. You know, just how I kind of want to say that they're gonna try to reciprocate or try to like, you know what I mean, give to you as much. Like this is somebody who is a stickler for matching energy. That's what I need to know. You need to know. Like they're a stickler for matching energy. So whatever you do, I'll do. You know what I mean? Like it can sometimes get vindictive. That's where I was getting at with it. You know what I mean? So that's and the Ace of Cups reverse just means that this person doesn't really express love in the way that you understand it. You know what I mean? They don't really give in the way that you understand it. Maybe you don't give in the way because it's like it's an imbalance in the relationship, and it may be because you both are viewing it as that, as like they're not loving me in the way that I want to be loved, or they're not helping me in the way that I want to be helped, or they're not giving to me in the way that I want to be given. They're not supporting me in the way that I want to be supported, or they're feeling that way about you. It's one of those relationships where it's going to cause you to get outside your comfort zone or do things that are unusual to you too. So you're going to notice it from them first, and then I guess you guys can follow suit because the temperance is here, which just means that all of it is working in your highest good. So it should be pretty smooth. Anyway, it could be a Libra, Taurus, Leo. Wait, I'll give you advice. Let me give you the advice. Advice. Let me see. Advice. Let me see. Hmm. Advice. Rainbow. Hmm. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will soon clear. Oh, all will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. All right, so it could be a Sag, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right, that's a Sag. That's a Sag. Yeah, Sag too. All right, so Pisces. That was your reading. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. I'm gone.